So let's have a quick walkthrough over the application. Say something. Here you can have a view over the logo. Say something, and I'm just tapping on the logo. So here's the splash screen, and we got the home view. So we can have a look over here. It is a social reader, which is a news and books reading section. Here is the upload data, so we can upload the data to the box or to the ACS cloud, so it's our choice. And here is the translator view, so we can translate our text from one language to another language for which the translation we need. Here you can see a small icon, here which says I. So pressing over here will open a information tab which have a voice commands over here. So there are around 11 of such help commands. So we can use these commands over the home screen using this microphone button. So this microphone button will listen to your voice and respond back accordingly, which we have fitted. So here you can see an arrow button. This arrow button is a fly out menu button, so I will tap over here and I can have a list of menus in this fly menu. So here is call, SMS, the messaging service, the mailing service, the login. Here is the SMS service and the chat service of the cloud. So we can have SMS and chat anytime. We can send mails anytime, and we can have call and SMS to our friends or to relatives anytime without exiting the application. So switching back this view, so here is my home screen again. So let's have a quick look over the social reader, which is a news and book reader. So I will tap on this microphone button, it will start listening, and I will say news and it responds me.
Listening.
News.
Done listening.
So here is my news section open. So I have various news contents here, so I can read any of my interesting news. Also here is a select category button drop down, so I can select the categories of news I want to read. Let's say I want to read the news about science and environment. I will just click over here, and it is get refreshed to my latest news over the science and environment section. So here I have IDs here, so I can speak the IDs and read my news, or I can tap over the rows and read the news. So I will just tap on the microphone button.
Listening.
3.
Done listening.
So it opened my third news content, and I have a view over which I have the news content placed. So it's just loading. So I have two options to read my news, that is by reading myself the news contents which are present here, or I have a button placed over the top of my header section. So I can press the button and the app will read the news for me. So tapping on that button,
The, devi- the devices can melt away
so
once their
it
job is
start
done,
reading.
according to research. The technology has already been used to heat a wound to keep it free from infection by bacteria. The components are made of silicon and magnesium oxide and placed in a protective layer of silk.
So it will speak my text line by line, so I can have it over my ears directly. I will go back, and now since I have some more news, I can read more, and that will go on. So going back to my home section, sorry. So going to the book section here, which is down here in the tab. So I will press the book, and here I got some good books to read. So I have around 10 results here, and also I have a book title. I can enter the book title here so that I can have a look over my favorite books. Like I will type network here, and say search. it will show me various networking good books which are in the database of Google Books. So I can do the same functionality here, like tapping on a book and have a preview, and or by speaking the ID of the books as shown here and have a view over it. So clicking on this book, it will take me to the view to have a preview of my book. If there is a ebook available, I can read my full book over this app. So there is no such view right now. So I have this book section here. I can read my books. Page by page, so I can read the whole content of the book which is present over this. So this is all about the book section. So going back to home, so here's my home view again. So let's have a quick look over the next functionality, that is translator. All the time while you travel in some other countries where you have language differences, so you can just avoid the language differences by using this translator. So here we have from language and to language, which are the languages to be fitted in. The from language is not necessary, it by default takes English as your default language, and to language I can choose anyone from this. So let's have a quick look over it. I will press the button and the text which I will say will be fitted in this text box. So
Listening.
hello, I am in India.
Done listening.
So it had just uh, type in the text which I had spoke. So I can choose the language from this side. I will choose say German and I will press translate. So it had shown the translated thing in the down text box. So if I can't able to read the local language words, so I can just have a pronunciation back to me, or I can listen. I can have a so I can communicate this text to the German speaking person. So I will just have a speak button here. I will press it and it will give the pronunciation.
Hallo, bin ich in Indien.
So it had just said what is written over here. So let's have a more clear voice.
Hallo, bin ich in Indien.
So it had just spoke the what is written over here. Say I have to convert this in French, and a French speaking person should understand this. So I will again translate, and it is showing me the same English text to the converted language, and I will again press this button.
Bonjour, je suis en Inde.
So it had just told what is written over in this text box. So it is a the main focus of our app is neglecting the language barriers which are there in this human living world. So there are many languages which can't be understood by each and every human. So this can give a better solution to that. And uh, so in this section we can have any languages in the from tab depending on your locale. So whatever you have fitted in your device in the settings tab, so from language will be chosen automatically. And the here we can have any language which we want to convert our text to. So switching back to my home page again, home screen. So here we have all the three tabs again, and now switching back to the box uploading section, which Ashish will explain.
So hello everyone, Ashish is here. So I'll explain the upload data screen. This screen is all about cloud section where you can upload your data securely to the cloud of Box or Accelerator. You can share your data. I just opened up the cloud view, the uploader, where you can see right now the Box upload data view, and just right side of this there is another tab for ACS. So where you can have ACS Accelerator Cloud Services. Here you just have to log in by putting your credentials, your username or email ID and the passwords. If you have, it's fine. If you don't have, you can just press the sign up and you can create a new user account, and it's easy. You just have to enter your name, mail ID and passwords. As I have already, so I can just put my credentials here and I'll be logged in to Accelerator Cloud Services. What about Box? Box is having two options. One is login, another one is continue. So what's about this continue? The Box, which the way they have implemented, they suggested you logged into the Box mobile web pages, direct the user to mobile web application. He will enter the credential there and then tell the user to go back to the app and tell the app to continue for authorization. So let's have a look here. What will happen if I press the login button? So it just switched and opened my mobile native web application, that is Safari, and now my mobile web page for the Box has been opened. Here I will enter my own credential for the Box account, and this app, once logged in successfully, will take me back. So let's continue. I just entered my credential on the Box web page. After that, I'll hit go. And as I said, I logged in successfully and now I am on my app. Now I will tell my app that okay, I have logged in successfully. So continue and take me to the Box services. It's that easy. Now you are having multiple options like photo upload, take picture, document upload, create a folder maybe for future reference, or just browsing the Box services, deleting some files or folders which are not necessary as of now, and Box more. So let's have a look for take photo. Take photo will open the camera directly from here, and as you take a photo, and press the use button, so my app will use that and present you with the Box options like upload to Box or save to photo gallery. So you are having two options. Maybe you are interested right now to upload Box directly, or you can save to photo gallery and upload it later on using the photo upload options. So I say upload to Box. Now you are having Box option, like whether you want to create a new folder or choose a folder, or maybe you just access last. So I say choose a folder. Now I will have my Box account. You can view all your Box folder files and photos. I choose my folder and say done. It's easy. Now the photo which you captured just right now has been uploaded to Box. Similarly, if I want to upload my document from my application, so how can I do that? I will just click on document upload and now choose a folder. No, I want to create a different one. Okay, create a folder. Here you will have option to put the folder name. So I just entered my folder name and now done. I have been presented with the files which my application is having. So say I want to upload this file and this file. I choose both and done. It's easy. Now my files have been uploaded to Box. I can share it with my friends. I can view it over the web or even anywhere. It's on cloud now. So what this Box More? Box More is a Box web page that has been specifically designed for the mobile applications. So here you will be presented with login credential from Box, and once you logged in, you will have a special access to the Box mobile web page where you will have multiple options like sharing your photos and contents, and also just putting some comments over the file, or giving restrictions to someone. Maybe you are not interested to give edit access, so that can be done here. So let's continue with Appsulator Cloud Services. As I said, if you have the account, you can directly log in, or you can create a new one if you don't have. As I put my credential and press the login button, I'm just logged in to my Appsulator Cloud account, and now I can share my photos, files, documents in the Appsulator Cloud, the cloud service which I use. Box or Appsulator, we love both, so we presented both. Person will use whatever he like. I say upload a photo to Appsulator Cloud. I'm having some good photo. Let's say, oh, I got a Coke can. I'm having a preview here also. Now I can choose a photo collection, or maybe I want to create some new album where my all friends, family's photo will be there. So it's up to the person. I'll say choose a photo collection which is already created. And done. It's that easy. You choose a photo, choose the collection, and it's done. Similarly, if you want to upload some documents, yes, you just choose the document. I just want to upload these 3 documents and press the done button. Your documents are uploaded to Appsulator Cloud. Now you can access them anywhere through any device, computer, laptop, whatever you like. ACS More is having an option to browse your Appsulator Cloud files, photo collections, and maybe you don't like something. So like some photos which I uploaded and I forgot to just name them, so I don't want them. Just swipe right. It will present you with the delete option. I don't want them, but okay, let me check it first so I can have a preview. Just click on this. Oh, maybe that's a blank file. That's why I forgot to rename that. So I can just swipe right, and it will present me the delete option. I will delete it. Now should I check the second one? That's my map. Okay, maybe I'm not interested just putting right here. Maybe a good photo collection for this kind of maps. So just I want to delete from here, and I'll create a photo collection later on. I'm not interested right now, so I can delete this also. Whatever you like, a photo collection. I don't want a particular photo collection, so I say just swipe right and delete. Oh, I don't want them. Just swipe left and it's done. So it's that easy. You are having multiple options. Similar, some are similar to Box, some are not. Like email facility from Appsulator. You are having other options also, like 3 more. Managing your account. You want to reset your password. You can do it from your account manager. You can remove the current user, log out here also, and update your current user credentials and details and many more. So what are other two? Other two options are really fun creating in their life, which each and everyone wants many times. One is sending a message to the friend, and here also you are putting with the all kind of options which a person wants, like the option which my friend has sent me a message. I'll check it here. I'm having 3 messages, or maybe I'm interested to check a message which I sent, so I can check out the send messages. Or I'm interested in sending a new one, so I'll send it. Just press the button, choose the accelerator user, like I said, my friend Veer. So it's easy. You choose your friend and a subject and your message, and just say create. It will create a message in the Veer inbox and put you a confirmation that whether it's created or not. So now what's the third one? Third one is live chatting with your friends. So all the chat groups which you have might accessed last time or created earlier will be presented there, or you can create a new one. Your friends will be listed. You can choose them and create a new chat group, whatever you like. Suppose I have already created one, so I would like to check all my previous chat and then maybe interested if my friend Veer is online. So here it will fetch your previous chat. It will present you all the chats listed one by one, and meanwhile you are interested, okay, last time I did this, so okay, Veer is there, I have to inform him something, okay, say something is a great app, so he must also have a quick look. So I say Veer, have a look for say something. And now, as I press the return button, it's done. Your message is just delivered to Veer. It's that easy. Just open your app and do whatever you want. And with the great enhancement in future, what we are planning, that will be in your language, the language which you want, the facility you see in translator, integrated all over the app.
So let's have a look over the other native applications we have supported that are call, SMS and mail. So quickly look over the call functionality. Pressing the button will switch me to the native calling application, so I can call to anyone through this application. Switching back to my app, when I press again, I have SMS and mail, so I will either press on SMS. Let's have a look over this through the mic option also.
Listening.
SMS.
Done listening.
So it had opened just my SMS view, so I can type in the messages and send messages to the persons. Switching back to my application, here is the view for my mail, so I can press this button mail and I can mail to my near and dear one using this mail native mail application. So here is our app Say Something. So that's all about Say Something. Thank you.
So thank you everyone, Ashish here, and we would like to hear from you also. You also say something about this app.
uh, Looking for a fast forward reply from your side. Thanks for watching us. Thank you.